That was the next step for us, was really how do we build that bridge from the youth teams to our training program. The idea, the concept of the RDS was known as the Regional Development School, which was really a regionalised program around the region. That developed to what we call our EPP program. EPP, Elite Player Program, Elite Player Pathway. So really from the age of 11 to 14, we create an environment that we felt that needed to attract players that had the ability, the drive, the ambition and the work ethic. An EPP program is 7 weeks. Over a 7-week period, it gives us a chance to identify, evaluate, observe, and really look at a body of work of a player. So it's not a tryout. It's a chance to have some good days and people have not so much good days. It's okay. That's what happens. But it's really, can we look at their body of work? And the beauty of our program, it's observed from the youth team coaching staff. They'll come in unannounced and just walk around and just see. It's a great way of our players to really get a feel of if you've got the ambition, the drive. That's what the next level is asking for.
EPP is a big deal for us. One of the first things that I did when I came to the Revs was sit down with Devo, have a conversation how the groups can work together. Then I met with Gary Hall and we talked it through. We actually took a full-time academy coach, Jasir, put him into EPP so he works every Friday so he can firsthand see the players that other coaches are bringing in so we can develop a real relationship, see those kids in their environment before we bring them into our environment. Since then we've added Jeff Causey. He goes into that environment, TJ Love goes into that environment, and so it's all really all hands working together, trying to find players for the Revs. And now, what we ended up doing last year was we had them start training with Liam Connors in the U14. And all of a sudden we have these kids at 11, 12 in the system already making their way through. And for the first time I'm seeing with my own eyes the process firsthand as we put together our U14s. I think 9 of those players came through the system, which is really exciting.
I'm Malcolm Fry, and I'm part of the U19 MLS Next Cup champions, and I did my first elite camp with the Revs when I was 13 years old. I remember for years I had been with the club team and loved my experience with them, but when I first did that camp and was exposed to the coaching and the players there with the Revolution, I just saw that there was a whole new world in front of me, and I knew that that's where I wanted to be.
New England has something brewing here before the half. Out in front, Fry! And the 17-year-old academy player.
When you create something, a culture of winning, and you create something that is bigger than yourself, more people want to join. And I think that's what we're seeing throughout our organization. I think since Bruce Arena has come in to this organization and the staff has come in, I think there's been a lot of success around it. I think there's been a lot of good work around it, and it's just brought more awareness to the Revolution.
My name is Max Weinstein. I'm part of the New England Revolution Under-19 MLS Next Cup champions, and I did my first RDS camp when I was 14. So what I remember was just the intensity and the feedback from the coaches. It was really top class and something I wasn't really used to. So when I saw how good the coaching was and how much information I got on the little things, that's what made me want to come back.
Then it's stopped by Weinstein. It's right-footed shot towards goal. Beautiful shot, but a better save by Weinstein.
What's really neat is the fact that as we're teaching and we're coaching, we're going through how we're going to do things. Gary and I, me and Dev, we talk through the philosophies, the teaching points, the ideology that goes in. So it's not the academy camps and clinics and the academy 14s, 15s. It's the academy coming together as one.
I did my first film session there. And I didn't even know that existed before. It was amazing, and it gave me a huge amount of inspiration as well, because I knew how much I needed to push and how much I needed to do to get to that level.
The talent level is always extremely high, and we do drills you can't find anywhere else besides here. It's a wonderful program. Well, I would like to get faster and stronger and improve my technical ability and get prepared for the spring season.
Great pass and a finish. Jack Panayiotou has the breakthrough in the final for New England.
That's impressive. What a goal that is for New England.
Jack Panayiotou is simply incredible.
Absolutely, is there a clear pathway from the age of 6, 7 years old to a clear player pathway to the pros? Absolutely. Do we have all the answers? No. However, we feel that we've created an environment that allows players a platform to really showcase their talents.
It's really neat just to think that somebody can start a process and become part of the Revs when they're a little person, when they're just starting the game, and then they finish the game at the highest level, winning a championship, representing where they started. It's wonderful. And the other part is, I think it's really cool, is it brings the whole community of coaches in the academy all together because they all feel like they've had a part of the success. So it's not like, oh, the academy's over there doing their thing. It's like, look at us. We're helping this. We're building this together. And that's what makes a great environment.